What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys a brand new video. Alright, so today I'm actually going to be traveling to Finland for a special event at Supercell HQ. I'm super excited about it, but I thought I would do some quick raids and actually test out GoWiWi 2.0 before I hopped on my flight to Helsinki. So a lot of people have been starting to use GoWiWi 2.0. That's at least what I've been calling it. It's where people are bringing more golems than usual. Usually with GoWiWi, people were bringing like 3 golems, 3 witches, maybe 12 to 14 wizards, and then a bunch of wall breakers, as well as like a lightning spell, 2 rage, and 2 free spells. And now it seems like a lot of people are gravitating to bringing more golems. So in this raid, I actually brought 4 golems. I have a golem inside of my clan castle. I only have a couple of wall breakers, which you can see I'm actually not really using at all. And then as far as my spells go, I have 2 lightning spells, 2 jump spells, a lightning spell for the clan castle, a rage spell for the center, and then a free spell in case I need it. I've just been testing it. In fact, this is my first raid using this new army composition, so it didn't turn out perfectly. I had a couple of missteps along the way, but it turns out my queen did make her way to the town hall to get me to 50%, as well as I did have a couple of troops smacking around the base, so it didn't turn out too bad for my first time using this army composition. And you can see why it's so strong by having the golems up front, because the golems are going to be soaking up all the damage, and as long as you can stay away from your golems sort of grouping together, and as long as you can have your wizards bunched up behind them and not getting hit by the giant bombs, the witches are going to have plenty of skeletons to protect you as well, and it's pretty much just a giant wrecking ball that's going to tear throughout an entire base. So let's go ahead and test it again. I'm going to attack this next base here. This base is actually a southern teaser, and looking at this army composition, it should do pretty well against southern teasers, because it's not really... The strength of this army composition really isn't breaking through a ton of walls, and if I can destroy the center of this base while I keep my witches and wizards alive, I should have a pretty good chance to get a lot of percentage points against this base. So starting off, I'm going to drop the golems. I tried to spread them a little bit farther apart, but unfortunately they all went towards the center. It's not really going to be too big of a deal because most of my troops have destroyed the stuff on the outside anyways, so most of my troops are now going to just group together in the center, and let's see how far they can get their way through the base. So again, 5 golems is going to be a lot of health points up front. That's taking all the damage, as well as for those multi-targeted inferno towers, they're going to be able to soak up all 5 of those rays, as well as if your witches are spawning skeletons, it's going to make it so the multi-targeted inferno towers won't have a chance to get back and attack your wizards, which is really, really important for this raid. You really want to keep your wizards alive as long as possible, and you can see I still have like 12 wizards doing an insane amount of damage right now, and things are actually going really well for this raid. And since I didn't have to use those jump spells in the beginning, I can actually use those on the top left and on the top right, make my way to this expos, take care of that mortar, take care of the archer towers, and things are actually looking really good for this raid. I don't think there's really too many defenses left, honestly. It looks like there's only 2 Teslas left up top, so after those guys go down, I should be able to get a 3-star on this raid. And yeah, overall I think this army composition is actually really, really powerful. So just gonna break through a couple more of these walls, make my way throughout the base. I still have my king and my queen's ability plus a wizard's, which is honestly, there's really no chance that I'm not gonna 3-star this base, but I've had a lot of fun trying out GoWiWi 2.0. I think once I arrive in Finland and I have a little bit of time, I'm actually going to try to do some more raids with this. Again, I'm going to continue my quest to 4,000 trophy series. This might be a strategy that I use a lot along the way. Even though it is pretty expensive, if you're looking to push somewhere in like the higher Champions League ranges, this seems to be one of the best strategies right now. And yeah, pretty simple to use, pretty straightforward. As long as you know what you're doing when you're attacking the base and you drop your jump spells correctly, you should have a lot of success. And you can see I got a 3-star against this base. So that's going to do it for this video. Apologies that it's not super long. Again, I'm hopping on a flight to Finland today, but over the next couple of days, I should have some more stuff coming. I'll try to do a guide for the new GoWiWi 2.0, as well as some other fun stuff that I have planned. And one last thing, I did finish the class challenge video yesterday that I filmed that I was talking about in the Let's Play. I'm going to be editing that over the next 2 weeks. Expect it to come out by the end of March because it was epic. So yeah, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.